Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I do appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer, we're going to do another Flying Dog Brewery. This is the Truth Imperial IPA. This is an 8.7% alcohol by volume. And these guys use a best buy date for optimal refreshments enjoyed by February the 21st of 2020. So I don't know how long a shelf life they're giving these beers, guys. I want to see a packaged on date, and these guys don't do it, and they've been around a long time, and they can do it, and they choose not to. And they don't go very far in my book. Decided to pick them up because it's been a while since I've done any of their beers, but I'm not super impressed with what they're doing. They do some decent beers, some tasty beers, but they're not world class usually. But I went ahead and picked up this, and because I hadn't done it before, this will be the first time that I've done this particular beer from them. Over to Untapped. They have 80 IBUs on this, which is rather high, but sometimes it takes a lot of bittering hops to balance it out, depending on where they're going with that. Says here, developed alongside over a dozen single hop Imperial IPAs. The Truth was 3 years in the making and has some of the most unique hop varieties available today, but they don't tell us what they are. The Truth's sharp hop bitterness begins with pine on the nose and evolves into bright citrus and subtle stone fruit flavors. Pair this beer with sharp cheddar cheese and light spicy proteins. So, we do have the ABV at 80 according to Untapped. I don't see it on the bottle anywhere. And 8.7%, which is on the bottle. Like I said, not sure if they're giving us a 3, 4, 5, 6 month shelf life, guys. I don't have any idea. I'd like to see that somewhere on the bottom, and it's not. So let's get this little 12 ounce or 12 ounce. Ain't too little, but opened up. Nice hiss, a little bit of smoke, and into the glass we go. Looks fairly typical for an IPA. Not quite a finger of head on that pour. A little slight haziness, a nice rich amber color. And we can see right through the beer here. It's pretty clear down on the bottom end. Not a small beer, 8.7%, but not a huge beer like the last Dogfish. The Flying Dog that we did, which was 12%. Let's see what this one brings. To the nose we go. A little bit of pine and citrusy notes. Not sure I would say I'm getting a lot of tropical notes on it. The New England beers have ruined my palate, guys. They really have. I just can't get the aroma and the tastes out of any kind of beer. West Coast, East Coast, middle of the country beers as I can from those New England style beers, guys. They just don't have it. But it smells very decent, guys. And since these guys are on the East Coast, more of an East Coast style beer. And it was 3 years in the making. I don't understand that. Well, what did it take you 3 years to develop this? Doesn't have an outstanding aroma, guys. It does have some nice citrusy notes, a little bit of pine. And maybe a slight hint of maybe some oranges. But nothing off the chain. So let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Alcohol is well hidden for 8.7%. A very decent East Coast style beer. The hop aroma and taste is not off the chain. A decent beer, guys. I picked up these Flying Dog beers because we went to Blacksburg, like I said on the last one, and they had some of these beers, and I haven't done them in a long time, anything from this brewery. So I just decided to pick up several different ones just to give them a whirl, see if they've changed anything since I had them the last time, and I have not had this one before. Like I said, this was a new offering from them as far as I knew. And like I said, I don't see their beers at the local Kroger's or the little gas station slash beer store that we buy beer from. You actually have to go to a craft beer store in the valley here where I live. Kroger's in Blacksburg did have this. They have a huge section of craft beers, where the one down here has a section about this wide. Uh, So it depends on the size of the store and what they're able to carry. Matter of fact, the store in Blacksburg have their own beer wine guy that works that section. That's his full-time job. They have so many beers and wines there. And everybody that knows me knows that I have all these Utopia sitting on the mantle. I got most of them, if not all of them, from that store up there. The guy up there took care of me for a long time. I don't buy those Utopias anymore. I got too many of them. Those beers are kind of too boozy for me. Me and Rico sampled one of them last time he was here. And it's just too much. I mean, I'm just not a fan of those monster beers like I used to be. So, they're all still sitting there unopened except for the one me and Rico sampled, and those beers are not carbonated. It's like liquor. You open it up, pop the top, and drink what you want, put the top back on it, and you set it up, and you drink it the next time you want to. It's not going to go bad. 26, 28%, depending on the year you got. It's like liquor. I mean, basically it's liquor in a beer format. So, but anyway, we're going to talk about this beer. It's a decent beer, guys. It's not outstanding or world class. Not blowing my hair back and my socks off. Well-made beer. Alcohol's well hidden. A good example of an East Coast style IPA. So let's sip on this and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it for a while now. Not a whole lot of lacing left on the glass. It's an okay beer, guys. It's a decent beer. A nice East Coast style beer. And that's what these guys are producing, evidently, from what I had the other day. And this one, nothing is off the chain as far as hop aroma or taste. But it is what it is. It's probably what they want to produce. The biggest problem I have is this Best By date on it. Don't know how old the beer is. It doesn't give us a packaged on date. So I'm not a fan of that, guys. Y'all know that. Final chug. This one's not quite as malty as the 12%er we did the other day, but the Double Dog, this one seems to be a little bit more hop forward, but not much. It doesn't have that big malty taste to it that one did. So, okay beer, decent beer. Alcohol's well hidden. Just you don't know how old the beer is when they put these Best By, Used By, Best Before dates on them, guys. And they have the ability to do that. They can put both on there if they wanted to. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm on the fence between a B plus and a minus. I'm gonna give it a B plus, guys. I'm gonna give it an 89. I don't like to see these Best By dates on the bottles. Tell me when it was put in the frickin' bottle, and not when you think I should have it by. If you want to put that on there too, not a problem. But tell me when it was put in the bottle, and I'll make the decision whether I want to buy it or whether I want to pick it up or not. So that's the biggest fuss I have with these guys that put these Best Before, Best By, or Used By, whatever by dates instead of actually putting on a bottled or canned on date. So 89 for me, guys. Top of the scale on the B plus. If you say, "Oh my God, that's a 9, that's an 8." I mean, whatever. It depends on what you like to drink and what information you like on that package to know when it was put in that package, or not. So, and I'm a date Nazi, guys. I want to see the bottled and canned on date. And if you want to put a best by date after that, I don't have a problem with that. That's good. So at least gives us an inclination of what kind of shelf life you're giving your beers. So to me, I think these guys are probably giving it at least a 3 to 6 month shelf life. I don't know how the beer is. Don't have that information because they didn't put it on the package. So with that being said, over to Beer Advocate, they say 91. I'm not going there. They can put a bottled on date on if they want to get that grade from me. And over to Untappd, they have it at 3.85, which is their B+, and that's where I'm putting it, guys. It's a B+ beer to me with the best before date on it. And I hear this all the time. Oh, you shouldn't count or lower the grade because of that. Bull crap. It's my prerogative. They choose not to put that date on it, and I choose not to give them a better grade. That's how it works. Sorry about that. That chaps your ass. Go put a diaper on. Anyway, if you've had the truth from Flying Dog Brewery, let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure this is a 2019 edition, but we don't know when in 2019. So, with that being said, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.